Good morning, everyone. We are on location today at the MSPCA in Centerville. I'm Sarah Colvin with Shannon Leggett, an animal care and adoption counselor here at the MSPCA, and I'm so excited to be here today because we get to meet Morgan.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about Morgan. What a sweetheart she is.
She really is. She's such a good girl. So Morgan was actually brought to us probably about December from Taunton Animal Control. They had actually had her for quite a few months before that. So she was found as a stray. They had her for a while and then asked if we had room, and we did. We always do. So they brought her here to us, and unfortunately poor little Morgan's been with us for about 7 months now. So really trying to find her a good home.
Absolutely. And I'm sure, and again, she's been here for a while. Do we know anything about her background, about where she came from? You said she came from Taunton Animal Control.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't know anything about her background because she was brought in as a stray. So it's really hard for us to tell. But since having had her here, obviously we can kind of see her personality a bit, and she's just a total love bug. She absolutely loves tennis balls. I mean, she will run all day with them. As you saw a little while ago, she loves to roll around on the ground. She's such a sweet girl. Really looking for a one and only home for her. She wants to be spoiled rotten.
Absolutely. Well, as you said, when I first met her before the cameras started rolling, just gave her a little scratch on the chest and she rolled right over and you could rub her belly. So just a sweet girl. Are there any, particular considerations that people need to take in? And obviously she's strong. She's got a lot of strength. Probably like a one-dog household might be a good idea for Morgan.
Yeah, so we're really looking for a one dog. Dogs are really dependent. She's very selective on who she likes. So, if you have another dog, definitely have to do a dog meet. She's actually had some really good dog meets. So she could potentially go home with another dog. Really shouldn't have any cats or small animals or anything like that because she wants to focus on them a little too much. Oh, there we go.
See, look at
there
that,
we
baby.
go.
Good girl.
Yeah, she's just, she would love to be absolutely spoiled in a home where she can be the princess in pink and everything.
Wonderful. Any other special considerations that someone who might want to adopt Morgan needs to take into consideration? Obviously, I think a dog like Morgan needs to be walked every day and made sure she's exercised and give her some activity, really keep her engaged.
Yes. Fenced-in yards would be great for her because then she can just run around all she wants. I hate to say it, they may want to double check with their insurance. Unfortunately, I know a lot of insurances, get a little hesitant with the pit bull breed, but that shouldn't stop anybody. I mean, she's such a sweet girl. Want to make sure everybody in the family comes and meets with her. As you said, she is strong, so we want to make sure everybody can handle that.
Exactly.
But she's been so gentle with everyone. She's never shown a mean bone in her body. Had kids around her, and she was really good. So,
how old do we think Morgan is?
We're estimating she's about 3 years old. So she's got a good long while left in her.
Wonderful. So if folks want to see her, obviously we're here at the MSPCA in Centerville now. Just stop by and say, I'd love to see that adorable girl, Morgan.
Yes, a wonderful Morgan.
So now we're inside in the cat room, and we've got at our feet a big, beautiful black kitty named Smokey, and he was kind of sitting guard as we watched, as we came in looking over the room with his big green eyes. So what can you tell me about Mr. Smokey?
So Smokey came to us, his owners were moving and were unable to take him, which we do tend to see quite often. He's 6 years old and he absolutely loves wide open spaces, which is why he has free roam of this room. We noticed when he was in the kennels, he got a little anxious, so he actually was what we call a house cat in that he was next door at our house, so we could really see what his personality was like. We found out he likes open spaces, so we're like, bring him back here, get people to see him, and he gets free room of the house, or of the room, I should say.
Exactly, and he likes the high spaces. He likes to look around, and he's definitely a big boy. He and I love big cats. I'm a big fan of like the big kind of muscly cats. So any special considerations that someone who might want to take him home need to keep in mind?
Yeah, so he should really be on a diet. He is on a diet with us because, as you said, he is a big boy. I think last time we weighed him, he was a little over 17 pounds.
My goodness.
Yeah, so he is a very big boy. He's never been around any other animals that we are aware of, so, as much as we hate to say, might have to be a only cat type home. He's very friendly, and he does get a little fresh sometimes, but he loves to play. So we had the laser pointer. He absolutely loves that, and he just wants to have someone to be around.
Absolutely. He's got that good kind of aloof type of personality.
Yes, he does. And actually, one cute thing he does, when we are open and we have people in here looking at all the other cats, he actually walks along the top and he'll start bopping people on their head. Kind of like, look at me, look at me.
So he's a wonderful. Now you said he's about 3 years old, right?
Yeah, we're estimating probably a little bit older, more like 5 or so.
Great. Okay.
But yeah, and we've been hearing lately a lot of stories of cats who are in their like mid-20s. So
really?
Yeah, this weekend actually I heard of a cat that was 26 years old.
Wow.
So it just shows with great care and everything, I mean, they can live long lives.
Absolutely. And thinking about, we see obviously on our Adoptable Pet Friday segment, we see a lot of kittens. I know you guys see a lot of kittens. I think when people come in, they're thinking about kittens, but I think it must be a challenge to not just adopt out cats of Smokey's age, but even those that are older. So the challenge of maybe adopting out a senior cat.
Yes, that does present a lot of problems. We actually had a cat, she was about 16 years old. She actually did get adopted, which was really nice.
Oh, good.
We do get the older cats, and it is hard, and you might actually see we have this little poster behind us called the Cat Father. So for the month of July, we actually are waiving any cat that is 9 years and older, we're waiving their fee.
Oh, wonderful.
So there's no adoption fee with them. Obviously, we would like donations to help continue this event, but any cat that's over 9 years of age will have their fee waived for the month of July to try and get them homes, because everybody needs a home, no matter if they're 2 months or 20 years old.
Absolutely. What is the typical fee for adoption of a cat?
So it really depends on the age. Kittens, anything under a year is $250. Anything between a year and 8 years old is $150.
Okay.
And then 9 and over is $50.
Great.
Except for the month of July, their fee will be waived.
That's wonderful. So, and if folks want to take advantage of that, it's just, again, if you adopt a cat 9 years of age or older, anytime during the month of July.
Yes, during the month of July. So if you come in now asking for it, unfortunately, we're not quite there.
That's right.
But once July hits, yes, our fee waived event for the month of July will take place.
Wonderful. Well, that's great to hear, and so hopefully we'll have those older cats. Now, do you have any older cats right now that are waiting for adoption?
We do actually. There's a cat over there. Her name is Miss Kitty. She's about 9 years old. And then there's a cat in the house named Tabby. She's 9 years as well. So they both will be in that age range. And we always get cats in all the time. So you never know, in 2 days we may have 5 other senior cats looking for homes.
Excellent. Well, Shannon, thank you so much. And Smokey, thank you so much. You were so good. And we will see you next week on Adoptable Pet Friday.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. For Barnstable This Morning, I'm Sarah Colvin.